Hello, everybody. I am back and I'm going to try and find Usain again. So, Usain, if you're there, give us a shout so I can see you that you're there. And we can continue our chat about Beijing and the pressures of that there. So, oh, here he is. He is there, my man. Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're back in the mix now. We're back in the mix. So yeah, well, we kind of were in the middle of you doubting whether you were race fit at this moment. Yeah. So that was the key thing. So yeah. So talk to us. So were you feeling race fit or not?
I was like, I knew, as I said, I knew I was in good shape, but I knew I wasn't race fit. That was one of the biggest things. I was like, you know what? I didn't get enough races in, but I knew I trained well. I knew I was executing well. So it was just about trying to get races in. So when I got to the championships, I was like, hopefully the semifinals could be, the qualifiers could be good. I personally think that the semifinals I had to run when I stumbled and I had to run really helped me in the finals. I really think it helped me to blow my legs out or to stretch my legs out, you know what I mean? So I really feel like that helped me. But I always said I give a lot to my coach because I remember after the semifinals, I was walking back. Ricky met me in the tunnel and Ricky was like, yo, how you feeling? I was like, Ricky, my start is horrible, man. I don't feel so good. Like, I'm not happy about that. And I was walking back and I was just cussing, you know what I mean? Because I was disappointed in myself, the poor start that I got and the fact that I stumbled and I had to work so hard to get back. And when we got to the back, my coach called me over and he was like, yo, come here. He was like, yo, what's your problem? What's your problem? I was like, coach, I don't know what's going on. And he said, listen to me, you're putting too much emphasis on
the start again.
Every year we have to go through this. He says, every year we have to go through this. Just stop worrying about the start. He's saying, you're a champion. You know what to do. We've been in this situation so many times now. You know what to do. Just relax, execute. You're a champion. You know what it takes.
My heart is thumping now still.
And for me, after he said that, I was like, he's right. You know what I mean? I've been in this position so many times. And this is the first time now that I'm not the favorite. You know what I mean? I'm totally.
So you felt you weren't the favorite.
Yeah, for facts. I was not the favorite. I was totally not the favorite this time. I could tell that. I could tell. I wasn't gonna lie to myself. I was not the favorite to win this. You know what I mean? Because
people will be shocked to hear you say that. You know.
Yeah, but it's a fact. You know what I mean? But know that this is the first time I think Justin Gatlin now gonna have me chasing him. And when I knew he was nervous, and I've said this, was when I went into the warm-up,
the car room.
The car room. He was talking to me. He was trying to dap me up and something. I was like, this is strange, you know what I mean? He never talks to me. And it clicks to me that, yo, he's nervous also. You know what I mean? Because this is the first time we're ever going to compete, and he's the one that's the favorite. No.
Right.
He has to step up and beat me. I'm the one who's chasing him. And a lot of people don't understand the pressure and the stress that it takes to be the one that people are chasing. They think it's easy to be up there. It's not easy.
No
when you
chance,
know that, yo, you're the one that everybody wants to be, and you can't lose because everybody's expecting you to win. You know what I mean? So for me, after that, I feel like when I saw that, it kind of helped me to relax a little bit more. Because now that I know that, yes, I'm stressing a little bit, but he's also stressing. You know what I mean? He's worried because he's dominated all season.
Yeah.
There's no way you can lose now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dominated all season, come to the championship and lose. Then you don't. What's the point of you been doing all season? You know what I mean? So in the race, I remember when the gun went, and I ran. I was like, yo, I'm actually in the pack. And normally, Justin Gatlin is always ahead.
God. Yeah.
He's always there because that's his thing. You know what I mean? And for me, I was like, okay, I'm still in the race. You know what I mean? 30 meters, but I'm still in the race. Boom. I get up to 50, and I look across, and he's there, and I'm like, I'm still in the race. You know what I mean? So now it's who can hold the composure the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, we get to 60, we're together. Boom, we get to 70, we're together. Boom, we get to 80, we're together. It's all of us on who's ready.
And who wanted?
And
yeah.
I look across and I see him start falling over because he's trying to get to the line. And I'm like, oh, God. I was like, oh, you go. Time to dip. Time to dip. Time to dip. And I got it right at the end, you know what I mean? And for me, it was all about, I could see everything that was going on. I was just saying to myself, well, just wait, just wait, just wait. And I was like, really? And I got it. I was like, oh. You know what I mean?
The whole stadium erupted.
I was happy. I was happy, but you couldn't see it on my face. Because I was like, oh my God. I couldn't celebrate because it was so much pressure that this came off me. I was like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Because for me, that was one of my hardest races I've ever run in my entire life. That was tough.
So I know this is quite funny this now because you've gone through it and you delivered, right? In that circumstance. Yeah. Can you imagine doing that now? Can you imagine putting yourself on that line to do that again now?
I wouldn't want to be in that situation again. I would
it's
never
terrible,
want to be in that situation again. It's something that it breaks you. It can break you if you're not mentally strong.
Mate.
Are good people around you because, as I said before, I had the conversation with my coach. It weighed on me a lot. You know what I mean? It weighed on me a lot because all I could think about is like you're saying you're not ready. You're not in the shape that you should be to compete with this guy.
At the championship, yeah.
I know he's a savage competitor, and I always give it up to him. You know what I mean? I have to respect him no matter how people might boo him or talk. When it comes to competing, he's a savage. You know what I mean? He's one of those. He's one of those persons that keeps you on your toes. He makes sure that if he's going to be at championship, you have to be at your utmost best to beat him. You know what I mean? And for me, that season, he tested me at a high level. And for me, people always said, who do you feel? I was like, I got to give it to Justin. He kept me on my toe for the last, 5 years of my career.
And was that a kick in the butt then for Rio? Then you realize, right, I need to step up for Rio because this man could be dangerous.
It wasn't my fault that it was just an injury. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was saying I wasn't training, I was being lazy. You know what I mean? It was just the fact that I got injured and I started working late. So for me, it was crazy. You know what I mean? But Rio, same thing again. But I gotta give a shout out seriously to my doctor, Muller Wolfart.
Oh yeah, well
Genius brother, man. Like for me, I've been going to him since I was like 17.
Yeah.
When I met him the first time when I was about 17. And throughout my whole career, he's really, really
looked after many,
yeah. He makes sure we're good. So much athletes have gone to him, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The best Tiger Woods, from tennis players to boxers to just everybody, you know what I mean? Because he's good at what he does and he really helped and made sure. He's one person that I could always call at any time and say, Doc, anywhere he is, I could go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've visited him even when he's with the German team. He's always
made time. Yeah,
I gotta give him the respect and the love. He really came true for me. Because I've gone through a lot of injuries.
And my man's always been there. He stepped up. No, an incredible man. Him, yeah. I think we all take our hats off to him. That's for sure. Absolutely.
Trust me.
Absolutely. So, come Rio 2016, like you're going down to the from the call room to the start line of the 100 meters, right?
Yeah.
And you're thinking to yourself, this is possibly my last Olympic Games. My last thing. How's that feeling in your gut? Is it pleasure or is it excitement or is it, oh no, what am I going to do now?
No, for me, initially, I must say, that season was one of the most trying seasons for me, I must say. Like, trying to motivate myself. You know what I mean? It was rough. One of my friends, John Stephenson, I sat down and we talked for like 2 hours about this because he had just retired. And I was like, John, how did you do it? You know what I mean? How did you continue doing this? Even when you know, like, I really don't want to do this. You know what I mean? And he goes, yo, it was hard, you know what I mean? But you got to make up your mind. You got to find something to re-motivate yourself. And for me, it was a video that came out that really helped me when Justin Gatlin was like, I never forget, he did a video on TMZ when the TMZ guys were like, oh, are you going to win the Olympics this year? And he goes, yeah, I'm going to win the Olympics. And after that, we're going to go on a tour with the gold medal around my neck. And for me, that helped me. Like that one video helped to motivate me and go, nah, I can't let Justin beat me. I've worked hard for these 8 years.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I'm getting to this one moment, I'm going to lose. No.
No.
This is not going to happen. You know what I mean? And for me, that really helped me to give me that extra boost to get there. So when I actually, in the tunnel, getting to the line, I was like, Hugo, I was talking to myself, I was like, you say, this is the moment. This is it. This is the moment. Because for me, mentally, the 100 is always the hardest one. Even if people look at it as the easiest, for me, it's always the hardest one. The 200 for me is always the easiest. So if I can get through the 100 meters, I know
life is life is good.
I was just saying to myself, listen, you got to get this right. Just focus. Remember, stop worrying about your start. You just got to execute and get through the line. And for me, that was it. You know what I mean? I got a horrible start. It was so bad. I think Justin Gatlin was like 5 meters when the gun went. It's like, he got such a good start. I had to run him down. But for me, when I won, I was like, oh. And it felt good, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to be a 3-time Olympic champion. But it felt brilliant. I was so happy. And I accomplished so much. And it's a brilliant feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So then to win the 2 on top of that then, and just to cap off your Olympic career in that sense, it must have been a fantastic feeling for you.
Yeah, for me, it was brilliant, you know what I mean? And I remember even when we got to the 4x1, and I was saying to the guys, like, listen, just get the baton around. Please just get the baton around. We're not trying to break any world records here.
No.
Just get the baton around, run smart, don't do anything stupid. That's all I was saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I was saying to them. And they were like, yo, don't worry, we got you. We're going to make sure we come through for this next moment. Like, I appreciate it. So as soon as, when I saw Ashby got the baton and he was running, I was like, all right, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? I know that I'm going to get the baton either in the lead or like 2 meters behind. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
It felt really good.
No, I can imagine, because you're sitting there, we're reminiscing over it there. And I can see that it still gives you so much pleasure. And I don't think, because when it's you doing the business, you don't really appreciate what it's doing to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It was so exciting when you were on the track. I mean, there was always a buzz. There was always this excitement to when's Usain on? What's going to happen? What's he going to do? I mean, did you ever feel that pressure yourself? Because it seemed like the sport literally was hanging everything on your shoulders.
Yeah, I think you could tell. I think the last 3 years of my career, I could tell that the sports really was like, you're saying. Everything was me. You got to do this, you got to do this. But for me, I enjoyed it, you know what I mean? Especially just being me and putting my personality out there. I think people really, really loved it. As you said, they were looking, what is Usain going to do today? What's he going to be? How he's going to be creative? And one thing I never tried to do is try to not do things that is not me. I always try to just keep it simple, do things. If something came to me, I do it. If nothing came to me, I just leave it alone. You know what I mean? I didn't try to force it. I just made it happen. This is why, and I tell people, this is why people love me. And I always said to a lot of athletes, like, listen, you need to make people know who you are. I used to talk to Shelly Ann all the time. I was like, Shelly Ann, you are one of the
best. This is Shelly Ann Fraser Price, so people might know.
Shelly Ann Fraser Price. I was saying to her, I was like, listen, you're so good, but you're so quiet. You gotta go out there and make people know who you are. But she's so
She's
shy.
timid, isn't she?
Like,
Yeah.
if you know her, she's different.
Yeah,
But when she's in a crowd of people, she's quiet.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah,
when
yeah.
she's like with her teammates, or she's silly, she's fun. I was like, yo, let people see this side of you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she can't do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I tell her, and I always explain to her, I was like, yeah, I run fast and I do great. But people love that side of me. This is why a lot of people are drawn to me, because of my energy and my vibe. I was like, because they know who I am. They know exactly who I am as a runner, as a person. And I explained that to her, but she was just a really shy
It's just not
person.
their personality in that sense. You're
Yeah,
lucky that you've got kind of, I want to say, like the overall talent. You have you have the ability to run fast, but also your personality always, it comes through strong as well. Because you truly can see you have a love for it. You have a love for
yeah.
being alive.
I,
You enjoy
I
doing what
love
you're doing.
Yeah, when I found out people enjoyed this, it made me feel good. You know what I mean? Like when I was being myself, because initially I never forget the Beijing when I celebrated, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, it was." No, when I beat my chest before the line,
Oh
people were
yeah,
like,
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people
Come
were like,
across it.
"Yo," few people were like, "Yo, it's disrespectful to the other athletes." And I was like, I genuinely was just happy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was just happy. I wasn't even thinking about the other athletes. I was like,
No.
"Yo,
Yeah.
I've
I'm
trained
Olympic champion. Yeah.
so hard. This is
Yeah.
my first Olympic gold medal."
Yeah.
I was just happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So after a lot of people were like, don't listen to them. We really enjoyed that. That was like mind blowing to see you do that. And then you dance after you did the pose. And they were like, yo, we love that. And I was like, you know what? It's okay to be myself, you know what I mean?
Yes,
And,
yeah.
and that's when I just relaxed and just made it happen and just be
And
free. You know what I mean?
be free and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people certainly appreciate that. But the problem is, right, and I say this is a problem, you being such a superstar that you were on the track,
Yeah.
and in athletics nowadays, we still have great winners, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have the people that have the extra. It's like what you do. You have that generally infectious personality. But the sport seems to be, because they found you, they're
Yeah.
looking for the equivalent to you. There can only
Yeah.
be one Usain Bolt, right? So
Yeah.
it can't be
Yeah.
a replacement for you. You know what I mean? Right? But the reality is, like, people are looking for, like, who is the next person? Do you think that's the right attitude for people to be, or they should just watch the sport and enjoy it?
I think it's just what people want to see. You know what I mean? You have to give the people what they want.
Right.
So it's hard on the sport for them to just search and say we want somebody just like this. But it's just what the people want. You know what I mean? And that's what I learned, because no one knew that people would enjoy people dancing and having a good time on the track. But when I found out, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to be this person because this is who I am overall. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So this is what people want. They want entertainment. They don't want someone to run and win and then just go in, put
Go
their
on.
clothes on, warm
Yeah.
down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
They want to see you dance, celebrate, do something fun, give a vibe, kiss a kid. You know what I mean? Just energy. They want to see something so they can watch. Because if you watch all these other football, when they score, they do all these extra stuff. They do. I don't
Triple
know.
flick
They're
flacks,
crazy.
dance
Everybody has
round thing. Yeah.
their own move. You know what I mean? Especially the superstar. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. When he scores, everybody look forward to him to
Yeah.
do his
What
thing.
his
You know what I mean?
celebration is.
So
Yeah.
it's something that they look forward to. That gives them the energy in sports that people look forward to. You know what I mean? So I think it's not unfair. It's just the personality that people want. And I think if a lot of these athletes really find the energy and give the people what they want, the sports will develop more and get even bigger.
If you were Sebastian Coe now and you were in charge of our sport now, what would be the thing you would say, right, we really need to try this to make this sport more attractive?
All right, for me, we started something and we pitched it to them. It didn't work out. We did this thing. Oh God,
Nitro?
we did Nitro.
Yeah.
Exactly, we did Nitro, and for me, it was so exciting. It was such a rush for me. You know what I mean? You still can have the Olympics. You still can have the World Championship. But if you treat the athletics and put it as a team, you know what I mean, where they're teams, just like football and NFL, if you have team and you compete a lot more throughout the season, you know what I mean? It'll be excuse me, it'll be so much more exciting. You know what I mean? Because for me, Nitro was one of the best things I've ever done. I was on the track screaming. You know what I mean? Screaming like, come on! Run,
Explain to people what that was about. Explain to them what the Nitro was all about. When you stopped coughing.
Nitro was like a team, but it was country. We did it as country. And then
Right.
we had Bolt All-Star, where we got athletes and we picked in, and they picked events. We had like 100 meters, like today we'd run 100 meters, 200 meters, and like we do 600 meters. We had relays. We had a 1600 meters that you got eliminated after every lap. If you're at the back, you got eliminated. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was a point system. And then there was like every time there was like a bonus event that you get double points for. So we tried to make it so exciting. And then we had the male and female event that I see them doing now, that they do
mixed relay,
which is so much fun, because it's all about strategy now. Do you put your females first? Do you put them last? Do you put one male, one female? Do you put them female? So it's so creative, and it's so much more exciting for the sport, because people want to see that, because now no one knows who's going to win.
So do you think that is something that should be part of the core of it, the Olympics and Worlds, or you think they should be kind of like a separate kind of competition?
It should be a separate thing.
Right. Okay.
It should be a separate thing, and then at the end of the season, also, then you still have the Olympics, the World Championship. You know what I mean? Because you still want the countries to be involved. You know what I mean? But if you have different teams, like owners, and it'd be more, and it'd be better for athletes. Athletes would make more money, because a lot of athletes complain throughout the years that they don't make a lot of money, and it would be more money because there'd be more sponsors and a lot more things in it. So for me, I think Nitro was something that I think Sepco should really think about, or really think to implement in track and field, because it makes the sport so exciting. Personally, that's what I feel. And for me, I really enjoyed doing Nitro. That was one of my best events doing. And it's just because you're on the track with the teammates. The persons who you never think you'll be teammates with, you're talking strategy, like, who do you feel like we should do? What do you feel like we should do? Should we run this? If I run one event, I can't run the next event. So now you got to figure out who's better on what event. Who do you feel like the other team is going to put in that? So it's strategy, and it's so much more fun and intense. You know what I mean?
And do you think that involves the crowd as well? Because you think that will bring the crowd more? Yeah.
Definitely, because now the crowd is not just cheering for one; they're cheering for a whole team. You know what I mean?
Right on.
You're cheering for a whole team now, just like Manchester United, Liverpool. You're cheering for a whole team now. It's not just one person, because you want this whole team to win, and then now you're going to be dedicated to this one team. You know what I mean? So for me, it's something that would get the crowd and get more people involved, because now it's a team sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just an individual person; it's a team sport.
Yeah.
So I think it would work wonders.
Well, I'm going to wrap up really soon, but a couple of questions I got to ask you, really fast ones in that sense. Message to any of the athletes that are out there for this show who are going to find it really difficult to, to stay focused for the next couple of years now.
For me, just stay fit. You know what I mean? That's the key thing. Stay safe, stay fit. You know what I mean? Don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Because the season is going to be a long one. So don't overdo it. Take your time. Keep fit. You know what I mean? But I think when the season starts, by athletes will be fine. You know what I mean? Because it's the Olympic year. I think every athlete is more focused when it comes to the Olympics than anything else. So I think they'll be fine focus-wise. But it's just to keep fit. You know what I mean? Don't get lazy. Just stay on top of things.
Okay, that's a good message. I think they'll appreciate that, especially coming from the king of our athletics in that sense. And then I know in JA now, it's in Jamaica now, it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
So what is it going to be? Yam and bananas? What's on the menu for you today then?
I really don't know. I didn't check before.
You didn't check before? What's wrong with you, man?
It's definitely going to be food. It's definitely going to be, as you said, it's definitely going to be some dumplings, some yam, probably banana, I'm not sure. So yeah, some sweet potatoes and stuff like that. But I don't know what kind of meat yet.
All right, that sounds all good. One of my friends said to me, "Oh, Colin, is Usain a Johnny Cake, a fried dumpling man, or is he a boiled dumpling man?" I said,
My
"Bro, I
boy
don't know,
dumpling.
but I'll
Boy
ask him.
dumpling.
Boiled
Boy
dumpling."
dumpling. Yeah, boy dumpling. Yeah. Boy
She'd be
dumpling
happy
family.
to know that. She'd be happy to know that. That is for sure. Well, listen, Usain, I have kept you long enough, sir. We've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. It's always been a great pleasure to catch up with you and have this little
Same
bit
here.
of a chinwag. Do you realize we're both retired, fella? What the hell is
Yeah.
going on? What is that?
Listen. I've been retired for 3 years now. I'm like, what? It's like time is just sailing along, you know what I mean? But retirement is, I can't complain. I really enjoy it, especially when I go back up to the track and see all these athletes running. I'm like, yeah. I grab a watch and go, let's go. No, I think
do you fancy coaching?
the funnest part, the funnest part for me right now is when I go up to the track. St.Leo, he trains with Coach Mills, and he runs for Great Britain.
Yeah.
My funnest part is just hitting him with, time's up, let's go, let's go. No athlete wants to hear, yep, time's up, let's go, wrap it up, let's go back, get to the line. For me, that's it. It's a joy for me to say that. Like, yeah, Zarna, time's up. And he goes, no, I got a minute left. I go, nope, that's not what my watch is saying. Let's go. It's the best time. Because that's what my coach all day. The time's up and I coach. I got 2 minutes. He goes, nope.
No, sir.
My watch is saying 30 seconds. Let's go.
I love that. Well, it does look like you thoroughly are enjoying retirement there. And also, I can tell you, all the athletes appreciate still having you round and seeing you round as well. It is brilliant that you can just rub shoulders with them, encourage them, mentor as many as you possibly can, and enjoy that, I guess.
I try my best.
Absolutely. Well, listen there, boss. I will see you soon. Talk to you soon, but I will definitely see you soon, yeah?
All right, cool.
Love and peace.
Take care.
Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Go.
Bye-bye.